Hi, Pisces. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit about difficult situations, about it's not easy in being in a relationship, whatever you're going through, any guidance Spirit has, intentions, or next moves that Spirit wants to share with me. Before I start, I do want to mention to all of you that I have started a second YouTube channel, and I'm calling it Psychic Kathy Mamolen Pick a Card. It is for just pick a card readings. I have uploaded a handful of pick a card readings. You may want to check that out. I put the link below so that you can go right to the channel. But I appreciate your support, and I wanted all of those pick a card readings in one place, so that the YouTube gods will put them out to the audiences. So thank you in advance. So let's see what Spirit has for all of you. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. This is going to be a difficult reading because these are difficult situations. So it's not easy. Spirit, please share with me guidance that I need to hear right now. I am listening for you now. I have the dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So there's the shadow side. It's a little bit of this person's keeping me on my shadow side, that I am struggling with my confidence, or I'm struggling with, I guess that you want to feel more secure. So because you aren't feeling as secure as you want in this connection, it's kind of like piggybacking on others. It's not that you don't have self-esteem normally or self-confidence, but this person, because of the level of commitment we have, it's making you feel insecure. And it's like, I'm not normally a insecure person, but the situation is making you feel insecure. So I'm going to say it that way. Spirit, tell me more. What am I feeling? I'm burned. Okay. You've been hurt before, so it's hard for you to trust. Let someone in and love again. Either they've hurt you before or you've just been hurt. You know, it's always a feeling of, I don't want to be hurt again. But this person in particular could have hurt you more than once. And it's just kind of, I'm just almost waiting for, is something going to happen again? You know, so people go through these cycles where it's other people look at you and go, why are you there? Why are you tolerating this person? And you just sometimes don't even have the answer to that. I'm tired. I think that we are all tired in these readings. You are emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. You deserve a break. How about just, this is exhausting? This whole back and forth, up and down, round and round, push pull, they just said, is exhausting. And at the end of the day, it's always like, what do I have? I can't get my arms around it, Spirit just said. I feel broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. They may break your heart, but not your spirit. And they didn't keep their promises. Boy, that's a big one. What did they promise you? And sometimes that's so hurtful. We'll have a future together in a certain period of time. We'll get a house. You know, we'll move in together, you know, like, and then all of a sudden it turns into, or my favorite is, you have an engagement ring on your finger with the anticipation of planning a wedding, which is why you get engaged. And then there's no date ever set. So they hold you captive with this, we're engaged, but we don't ever get married. So it's not a real commitment. A commitment is, I put a ring on your finger and we set a date and we went through it. You know, I mean, that's a reason to get engaged. So this delay is because, you know, I made a promise to you, but What did they just say? I didn't keep my promise. I'm not going to actually marry you. I asked you to marry me, but I'm actually not marrying you. So, that's really hard. I would say that's really hard. Somebody who keeps you waiting, saying it's not the right time, I'm not ready. Then why'd you ask? I have a 4 of Swords. I need a break. I need a break. I have a Moon. Yeah, all of these kind of shadow work energies, I feel like are consuming you, and you just want a way out. It's almost this feeling of, what do I need to do to see the light again? What do I need to do to be out in the sunshine again? You're in the dark. You're in the dark sometimes. I have an Empress. You do deserve more. You deserve more, Spirit just said. I have a 3 of Cups. You know, that came into me as not that you're envious, but you want what other people have, is how it came into me. And that's not being selfish, okay? If everybody around you, you have friends that are happily married or have families or have homes, you have siblings who are living like this, you know, traditional, normal life, and that's what you see yourself, always saw yourself having. And then you say to yourself, and then there's me, you know, like with this round and round I go and push, pull, and kind of crazy in my life. It's not, you're not being greedy or envious or jealous to want what other people have, if that's what you want, okay? Because if you have in your head that my life shouldn't be where I'm at today, then you've got to figure out a way to get there. I have a Queen of Cups. That came into me as you owe it to yourself to love yourself first. You owe it to yourself to find love. You owe it to yourself to have love in your life. I have a King of Pentacles. And to feel secure. Okay. And I have a 9 of Wands, but it's just harder than you thought it was going to be. It's almost a feeling of, I didn't think it would be this hard. And it shouldn't be. I mean, healthy, normal relationships, yeah, you have things that happen, you have ups and downs, you have a bad day, but pretty much a healthy, happy relationship is we enjoy each other and we have a good time and we take care of each other and we're there for each other. So if you don't have that, you have to question, you know, what do I have? And how could it change? And the bottom line is, am I with the person, the right person? We start questioning it. I have a love offer, love wins, the next level. But this just came into me as they did offer me the next level. And it was it's turning into a broken promise. So yeah, they did give me that. And I remember that. And that was amazing. But it's turning into me now, it's a broken promise. They told me they wanted to spend the rest of my life with me, but they cheated on me. You know, they told me that they have never been this in love with anybody, but they're talking to somebody else, you know, so that's a broken promise. Frozen. I feel like I'm shut down. I feel like I'm stuck. Sometimes we are stuck. We are either stuck emotionally because we can't imagine what's coming next and we don't want to change, or it's just too much emotion to think about. If I ended this, like I have to go through the breakup, I have to go through the pain, I have to go through the separation. So sometimes we just feel paralyzed in this decision of what you want. I have ghosting, no closure. Walking away. Did somebody walk away? Some of you may be thinking, yeah, broken promise. They walked away from me. I have, they're draining you. They're draining your energy. I feel like I'm in the dark. I feel like I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm at a standstill. So it's all very, very low vibration energy. And low vibration energies is low grade depression, anxiety, stress, you know, so that low vibration brings with it the physical, your body physically reacting to that vibration as well. So if somebody's draining you emotionally all the time, you have nothing left to give, whether it's to give to yourself or to give to others. I have spiritual. Raise yourself up. That's what's going to save you. I don't want to sound like I'm, crazy, spiritual guide, which I am. But, that's what's going to pull you out of something, is just your belief that there's something better. And if you're not happy where you are, it's going to pull you out. So yeah, they're saying loneliness, a heartbreak, depression, and regret. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not doing what I thought I should be doing at this stage in my life. I'm not with the person that I thought that I was signing up for. Little bit of a, they've changed. Okay. People change. Maybe they were really, really good to you in the beginning. They were very attentive. They were very affectionate. And now, it's nothing. It's like, I get nothing out of them. They just said to me something along the lines of coming out of the closet, secrets, information about them, something they held back, something they had been holding back about themselves. But I feel like whatever it is, it's out of the closet now and it's not going back in. So there could be something that definitely came out of the closet that, that you didn't realize what kind of a drinking problem they had. They kind of tapered it when you were out in public. They kind of controlled it. But now that you're living together, you're more committed together, it's like a free-for-all, So it could be something along those lines. It could be something that they're not proud of or they're ashamed of, and you found out about it. They kept it in a closet. They have a problem with pornography, sex addiction that you knew nothing about. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is harder than it should be, is really how it's coming into me. You want more balance in your life. You want more peace of mind. You want to see the light. You want to have that, the sun come out tomorrow. So it is hard. I have a Justice. You could be married to this person and it's just like, what am I going to do? Where do I go? So it is a feeling of this is much harder than I thought it would be. And Spirit's got a Fool at the bottom of my deck. So you could be thinking about taking a leap of faith for yourself, that at some point you just don't want to live like this anymore. And at some point I move on. It's just I feel like whatever came out of the closet was so, I don't know, kind of broke you. It just was like disgusting. And it was just like, you either lost respect for what you had and that which was keeping you hanging on, or you're having a really hard time getting respect back for this person or trusting this person again. So those could be things that you're really, really trying to work on. What time frame? Time will bring a surprise. Maybe we'll be, maybe things will change. Maybe things will get better. Spirit's saying counseling. Now, some of you could be open to counseling. Couples counseling does work. It does help. It forces you to talk. So some of you may be open to that, and maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised that for some of you it will work. So I wouldn't, put that, I wouldn't encourage anybody to do that. Today, live for today. Try to stay in the day. You're not ready to make a decision. You're not where you want to be, but you're not ready to be somewhere else either. Okay. So don't blow up your life. Don't, leave your person. Don't go out there on your own and, you're not ready for that, or that's not what you really wanted. Don't run away, Spirit just said. So try to stay in the day and just, you know, take it moment by moment, they're saying. Give it time. It's in the works. Maybe there's some healing. Maybe you have some hope that there's some healing. Things are going to get better. And they're saying 12 months from now. And I always see that as what a difference a day makes and what a difference a year can make. Okay. Somebody can get sober in a year and they can be the person that you fell in love with, you know, like they can make a significant change in their life in a year, and you could have back the life that you had, and you could have back the life that you had planned together, or you could remove something from your life that has been interfering in this connection and rebuild this connection. So a lot can happen in a year. You know, so you got to look at it as it's time. Time does heal wounds, and maybe that's what we're looking at in this case for you guys. But right now, I'm going to say, I think that the two things that are sticking out at me that Spirit shared with us is whatever was in the closet, I think was a turning point for you. And I also feel the broken promise is a turning point. That was, I don't know, you know, it's like a break point. It's like, what next? I can't handle one more thing. All right, let's see. My life just took a sudden turn and I feel lost. The closet, the broken promise. That's a turn of events. To be honest, I don't know how to be honest. We're not being honest with each other. We're not sharing anymore. We're not talking even. We're moving at the right place and at the right pace and divine timing. Maybe you got to go through this. You know, relationships go through all kinds of stages. And you talk to somebody who's been married for like 50 years. And you're like, how did you stay together for 50 years? You know, it's such an accomplishment. And they say, yeah, we had our hard years. We definitely had. There's some times that we didn't think we were going to stay together, but they did. Somehow it worked out. Somehow they figured it out. You know, so you got to look at kind of how other people have survived difficult situations, and maybe you have some friends or family that can support you with that and say, you know, this is something that will pass, or this is temporary, or things will get better because of these reasons, you know. So maybe you have some support system that can help you with some guidance that you can share your feelings with. At least. I love you. So if there's love there, then we have a chance to heal. If this person is still telling you they love you, and we have just other things going on, but they keep telling you, yes, I love you, and I don't want to lose this, then we have a shot. We have a shot at repair, right? We have a shot at the sun comes out again. So we do want to work on that. But we also want to be brutally honest with them that you hurt my feelings when you broke my promise, or I'm having a hard time getting over what came out of the closet. I'm having a hard time moving on, and you have to help me with that. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. It's not easy was the title of this reading, and it's hard. It's really hard. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it. It's yours. I hope it helped you in any way. If you'd like to book a private reading, check out my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. If you'd like to check out my second YouTube channel, Psychic Kathy Mamolen, it's a mouthful, Psychic Kathy Mamolen, pick a card. I'll put the link below. It will be easier. I did upload some pick a card readings recently, so check that out for me also. We'll see you again in another Love Messages.